Everyone in the city knew the homeless man who sat on the corner of 5th and Main. They didn't know his name most. Didn't bother to ask. Te Kaedim. The old man, or that homeless guy, or sometimes worse things. They walked past him every day, eyes forward, pretending he didn't exist. His name was Henry. He was 63 years old, and once upon a time, he had been a teacher. He had a wife, a house, a life. Then his wife got sick. Medical bills piled up. He took extra jobs, sold everything they had, but it wasn't enough. She died anyway. After that, Henry couldn't function. He lost his job, then his house, then his will to live. He ended up on the streets with nothing but the clothes on his back and memories that haunted him every night. For 5 years, he survived on the kindness of strangers. Though kindness was rare, most people looked at him with disgust, fear, or pity. Nobody looked at him like a human being. Nobody except Rusty. Rusty was a scruffy dog with rust-colored fur. That's how he got his name. He had been born on the streets, knew no other life, and had learned to survive by his wits. He was tough, scrappy, and trusted no one. One cold November night, Rusty was searching for food when he saw Henry huddled in a doorway, shivering under a thin blanket. Rusty was about to walk past humans meant trouble when Henry did something unexpected. He pulled out half a sandwich, his only food for the day, and held it out. "Here, boy," Henry said softly. "You look hungrier than me." Rusty was stunned. In his whole life, no human had ever shared food with him. They threw things at him, chased him away, treated him like garbage. But this man, who had almost nothing, was offering to share. Rusty took the sandwich gently. He ate it quickly, then did something he had never done before. He lay down next to Henry, sharing his body heat. Henry smiled for the first time in months. "Well," he whispered, "looks like neither of us is alone tonight." From that night on, Rusty and Henry were inseparable. They traveled the city together, looking for food, finding shelter, surviving side by side. Rusty protected Henry from danger, other homeless people who might steal his things, teenagers looking for trouble, the cold that crept into bones at night. Henry protected Rusty too, sharing every meal, finding warm spots for them to sleep, talking to him like a friend. People started noticing. The homeless man always had that dog with him. They looked rough, dirty, forgotten, but there was something about them. Something that made people stop and look twice. "He loves that dog more than anything," a shopkeeper observed, "and that dog would die for him." Look at them. For the first time in years, people started seeing Henry as human. They saw the gentle way he cared for Rusty, the love in his eyes, the tenderness in his rough hands, and slowly, their hearts began to open. One winter night, Henry got very sick. He had a fever that burned through his body, chills that shook him to the bone. He couldn't move, couldn't look for food, couldn't do anything but lie in the alley where they had made their home. Rusty was terrified. He had never seen Henry like this. He licked Henry's face, whimpered, tried everything to make him better. But Henry only got worse. Then Rusty did something incredible. He ran out of the alley, through the streets, to the fire station 3 blocks away. He barked and barked, scratching at the door, refusing to leave. A firefighter opened the door, annoyed. "What do you want?" mutt. Rusty grabbed the firefighter's pant leg and pulled, then ran a few steps and looked back, barking urgently. The firefighter understood. "Show me," he said. Rusty led him through the streets, back to the alley, to Henria. The firefighter called for an ambulance. Henry was taken to the hospital with severe pneumonia. Without treatment, he would have died that night. But thanks to Rusty, he survived. In the hospital, something amazing happened. A nurse named Maria was touched by Henry's story, the teacher who lost everything, the dog who saved his life. She posted their story on social media. ET went viral. People donated money enough for Henry to get an apartment, new clothes, a fresh start. A local pet-friendly housing program offered him a place to live. The fire department officially adopted Rusty as their mascot, though he lived with Henry. For the first time in 5 years, Henry had a home. Real walls. A warm bed, a kitchen where he could cook meals, And Rusty had a soft dog bed, plenty of food, and a human who loved him unconditionally. But the best part wasn't the apartment, or the donations. The best part was that Henry started teaching again, volunteering at a community center, helping homeless youth get their education. He finally had a purpose. Henry lived 15 more years, with Rusty by his side for 10 of them. When Rusty passed away, Henry held him close and whispered, "You saved my life, old friend. Not just that nights, every single day. You reminded me that I was worth loving." The community center where Henry taught now has a mural of a scruffy, rust-colored dog and an old man sitting together. Underneath, it reads, "Everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves a second chance. Sometimes, the ones who have the least give the most." Henry passed away peacefully at 78, surrounded by former students whose lives he had changed. And everyone who knew him said the same thing. It all started with a dog who saw a human when everyone else saw nothing. Kindness costs nothing but can change everything. When we share what little we have with love, miracles happen. Everyone deserves to be seen as human.